Hi, this is Julie with Beadaholique, and I have a very fun project to show you today. This is an exclusive kit that we've put together, and it's a set of 6 snowflake Christmas ornaments. And I've gone ahead and I've made 6 with the help of Sarah Diamond, our president. And at the end of this video, it's going to show a clip of her and I having a great time putting these together. So watch at the end of the video for that. But to begin with, I'm going to show you how to do this. But I do want to show you that there are all different styles you can make. Now in nature, snowflakes have 6 sides and they're all identical, and that's what we've tried to mimic here as well. But you can see the variety of beads and the variety of designs that we came up with. So a lot you can do. And so when you finish this kit, you will have all 6 snowflakes made, and we're going to give you everything you need to make them, all the supplies. What you're going to get in the kit is an assortment of small plastic non-breakable beads, which is of course what you want if you're going to hang this from a Christmas tree. And then you're also going to get a medium assortment of beads, and you can see that there's rounds, there's smooth rounds, there's bicones, a whole bunch of different beads in here, and it's going to be a good mix. And then you're also going to get an assortment of large beads, and you can see they come in a variety of sizes as well. And with the large beads, we've made sure to give you each particular style in increments of 6, so that if you want to do something like in nature, where the snowflake has 6 identical sides, you'll have enough of the large statement focal beads to make sure that all the sides match. And then you're also going to get the 6 wire frames. Now in terms of tools, tools are not included in the kit, but you can use a variety of tools that you might have on hand already. You can use a pair of round nose pliers, a pair of wire looping pliers, or even a pair of chain nose. I don't necessarily recommend the chain nose, it's not ideal, but if you're not a jewelry maker and you have a pair of fine nose household pliers, such as what you're seeing here, these are actually for jewelry, but you might have something with a similar tip, you can get away with it for this project as well. But the round nose or the wire looping is going to be best, and I actually do recommend the wire looping for this particular project. So let's get started. First off, you might notice I don't have my normal beading mat. I have a dark towel. I have this because 1, it grips the beads, and 2, because these are clear, I can better identify the shapes and it makes it easier to work. So I'm going to go ahead and start by taking 1 wire frame, and I'm just going to show you how to make one of these. And I'm going to start by placing a small bead onto one of the wire branches. I'm choosing a small bead because you'll notice when you get down towards this middle where all the branches meet, it's pretty tight in there. You wouldn't necessarily want to put a large bead. I can show you real quick. Because if you put the large bead next to another large bead, this is what's going to start to happen, is they're not going to lay right. So I recommend starting with a small bead. But the fun part of this project is there really are no rules. You can do whatever you like. So I've got my small bead, and now I'm just going to start adding beads. And this is part of the fun, is experimenting. Now it does work nicely if you go ahead and put a small bead between the large and the medium-sized beads. They work as great spacers. They really help to bring home that whole geometric look of a snowflake. When you do that, you'll see we've put small ones here. And I am just placing beads wherever I want. Do try to mix up the shapes a bit. Now, when you get to about 3/8 of an inch, you're going to want to stop. I could add another little small bead here if I wanted to, but I wouldn't want to go much further than that. So that's one idea. Now I look at it, I'm like, oh, that's an idea. I'm not sure if I like it or not. So what I'm going to do is, before I make my loop, because once you make your loop, it's permanent, I'm going to take a little piece of tape and just put it over that wire tip. All right, so now if I was set on this design, I would go ahead and just mimic it on this arm as well. But I'm not totally set on it, so I want to see if there's another design I might like better. Let me see. So this is a small bead and it's tapered, so it works well for one of those middle beads. And maybe I want to do around like that. And this is really part of the fun, is you just get to play. You might want to do these with your kids. If you do, just make sure that they're of an age where they're not going to swallow any of the small bits. Always use adult supervision, of course. And then for the finishing touches, you'll want to work with the pliers. And of course, keep an eye on what they're doing because there are a lot of small beads. So maybe I want to try that bead going in that direction. And let's see, I can fit another little something up top. So put it on there, take it off, have fun. So now I'm looking, and that is going to happen a lot. And we're gonna leave that in the video because that is very common. That's why you wanna use the tape. And I knew I would do that at least once in this video. All right, so I'm gonna try to recreate what I had, see if I can remember. I think I'm changing it up a little bit, but that's okay. All right, so play around with the beads. Do you like it going on that way? Or do you like it going on that way? So just experiment. And another one. All right, so now I'm going to look at what I've got going, and I'm going to either decide, do I like one of them? Do I like both of them? What do I want to do? And looking at this, I actually think I really like this one, my first one. So I'm going to slide these guys off, and I'm going to mimic what I had to begin with. So pay close attention to what you're doing when you're making these identical. It's very easy to put the wrong bead on. Once you made that loop at the top, you can't really go back. So it can help if you hold it like this so that it doesn't flip over like you saw in the beginning of this video. And one more little tiny guy. All right, so what I'm going to do with this one, because I know this is the design I want now, I'm going to make a loop. I'm going to start by showing you how to do it with a pair of round nose pliers. Most everyone has a pair of round nose pliers. That's why I want to show you how to do it with them. Now you're going to go ahead, you're going to grab the tip with the pliers, and you're going to rotate. And you're going to grab it and rotate until you make a loop. And that is going to hold those beads in place. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to remove the tape from my other branch, and I'm going to show you now how to do this with a pair of wire looping pliers. Wire looping pliers, I'm going to grab the wire about 1/8 of an inch from the tip and compress and then rotate. You'll see that was easier because it is grabbing the wire more. If you want to be really neat and tidy, make sure all your loops go in the same way. We didn't necessarily do that when we were just playing. We just kind of had fun and let them go any which way, but it's up to you. So now I'm going to do another wire branch. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to do this one now with a pair of chain nose. Now this is not necessarily ideal. It's not going to give you that nice loop, but if this is all you have and you don't want to have to buy other tools, then this is a good option for you. So I'm just going to grip it and I'm going to bend. Just making a curve. And then I'm going to try to compress it, which can be a little challenging. There we go. And basically, I'm just trying to make it so the beads don't fall off. So you notice that's not as neat, it's not as tidy, but it does work, and those beads are secure on there. So if that's all you have and that's what you want to work with, that's totally fine as well. All right, so I'm going to finish this snowflake. These little beads can be kind of hard to put on just because they're a little hard to see, but they definitely work. Now, I mentioned earlier that the large beads come in increments of 6. The small and the medium do not. They're an assortment, but there's quite a few of each style in the assortment. However, when you do get down to your 5th and your 6th ornament, I would recommend going ahead and making sure that you have enough of each bead you want to use before you actually go ahead and make that loop. Just best to be cautious. All right, I'm going to show you again with the round nose plier. You'll notice I rotated so I can get a better grip on it, and then I just finished that loop. And I'm going to show you one more time with each tool, just so you can make sure you see it. If you want to fast forward through this section, if you've already kind of understand what you're doing, feel free to do so. Like I said, there is a section at the end which shows Beadaholique's president, Sarah Diamond, and myself having a lot of fun spending an afternoon putting these together. We just fast forwarded through it, but you'll see us dropping beads, playing with beads, having fun deciding on the design. It's a great way to spend the afternoon. You might have cookie decorating parties around this time of year. Why not have an ornament decorating party? They're great on the Christmas tree. They're great to have as a hostess gift, hang in a window. You can even attach them to a present. You know, it's a nice little added holiday touch. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and this time I'm going to use the wire looping pliers again. They really are easiest. If you're going to make a ton of these, it might not be a bad idea to pick them up just because they are so easy to do this. And one more branch. I didn't use any on this one, but you'll notice there are some AB beads in here as well, which have a little bit of like a shine and color to them. Those are fun. Okay, and one more demo with the chain nose pliers. And again, they're not all that easy to use for this application, but you can. Grip it and bend it, and then keep bending it. There you go, that actually worked a little bit better this time. Okay, so there we have a complete snowflake. And we have plenty more beads to make all of our other snowflakes with, and you'll actually have a lot left over when you're done for another project. Now, how do you hang this guy? Well, not included with the kit, but you can easily, I'm sure, find around your house. You can do what we did in my family at Christmas is we took a paper clip, we bent it out right, we then just put it through, curved it over, and suddenly we had a great hook to go on our tree. So you can do that. Or if you've got a little bit of ribbon or twine, put that through one of the loops and then just tie a bow. So there's another option, and now you can hang it again from a package, from the tree, from a window. Those are all great easy ways of hanging these. So that is how you make a snowflake. And just one more time, I want to show you some of the other designs we came up with, and then you can watch the rest of this video showing us actually make these snowflakes. So here's the one I just did in the video. Here's another style. These are all, of course, done with beads from this kit. It's a fun, chunky one. There you go. I hope you enjoyed this and have fun watching the rest of the video. Thanks for watching, and if you want to pick up this kit, go to beadaholique.com under our exclusive kits, and this is the set of 6 Snowflake Christmas Ornaments kit.